Saturday night, guys.
Saturday Night Live, baby.
We don't normally do a Saturday, but we just feeling froggy and thought we'd jump tonight and do a little bit of Saturday. Um, we got what was you talking about there earlier, Parabellum, with Cash Patel?
Oh, so okay. The episode that we did last night. Sorry, guys. The episode that we did last night. I know at the end of it we were talking about the rumors, and I'm pretty sure we stated they were rumors and nothing yet confirmed yet. But about the stuff that's going on between Dan Bongino, Cash Patel, and Pam Bondi. So at the end of our show, there was a whole lot of rumors that was circling the mill all over social media, saying that basically Bongino's ready to walk out, and even Cash Patel had stated that if Bongino left, that he would leave. So I do have a new video that's going on with that. And so Cash Patel came out here recently, and basically, in a nutshell, he just says conspiracy theories about this are insane. You guys shut up. I love serving President Donald Trump. That's not true. So that was one of his word for word response. So I was glad to hear that coming out of Cash Patel. We need him.
Oh yeah. Love Cash and Bongino.
Oh yeah.
You got the video clip of that?
I do. I got a video clip of it. We'll play it through a little bit if you guys want. It's about 3 minutes, 30 seconds long. But it's a Fox News report, and here we go.
Okay.
Thanks for being with us here on Live Now from Fox. I'm your host, Christina Evans. We do have to continue on here with some of those top headlines coming out of Washington, D.C. I want to show you this live vantage point that we have there of the White House. So we have some major news, the storyline that we've been following. FBI Director Cash Patel is officially reacting to those resignation rumors. So if you've been with us here on Live Now from Fox, we've been discussing it with a few of our other hosts, but we do know that FBI Deputy Director this week, Dan Bongino, he was outraged after a closed-door White House meeting about the Department of Justice's review of Jeffrey Epstein's sex trafficking files. This went on to spiral into a situation where there were rumors of resignation from the FBI director, Cash Patel. I want to put this up on your screen. This is what he put out on his X account, saying the conspiracy theories just aren't true, never have been. It's an honor to serve the president of the United States, at Trump. And he says, I'll continue to do so for as long as he calls on me. So
there we go. That's it in a nutshell. I wasn't going to play the whole video. You guys can look it up. What do you think about that, man?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I don't think, like I said last night, I don't think Cash is going to resign. I don't think Pam Bondi's going to resign. And I don't think Dan Bongino is going to resign.
I don't think any of them are. I mean, it's okay to have a disagreement and get, a little bit emotional and get all, riled up about something. But as far as I know, as the reports go, Bongino's still up in the air for a possible resignation. Well, I'm not saying that he's going to, but he took a day off, and that's all we know.
Dan gave up a lot to take that job, which I mean, he gained a lot by taking it too. But
yeah, I'm with you on that, Big Country. I don't think it will. Like we said on the show there last night, it may be hurting Republicans and get people a little riled up with this Epstein file, but it's not going to work in the end. I think they're going to come together and be able to figure out what we got to do to get this going.
I think it's all lubing for something big coming.
Did you say lubing?
Yeah, lubing.
Oh, I like that term.
I think it's like.
What are you doing this weekend, big boy?
You're my brother.
We're lubing. That's funny. Sorry,
but I think the public is being slow walked into something. I'm not sure exactly what. I've got some speculations of what it could be that we're getting slow walked into. And again, like I said last night, I think something's going to come of this Epstein stuff in the end. But like you've got the thing right now with Trump, and he's been talking about election fraud a lot lately, and the whole Russia stuff.
Oh, yeah.
And there's investigations going into that. And you've got we talked about Comey and Brennan, on last night's show that they're being investigated. Well, this kind of caught my attention today. Trump had made this post here on Truth Social. First thing I want to touch on real quick is he's talking about let's see.
Oh yeah. This is good.
Oh wait, let me zoom back or scroll back up here. He's talking about everybody going against Pam Bondi. which is he says she's doing a fantastic job. We're all on one team, MAGA, we're on one team, MAGA, and I don't like what's happening. We have a perfect administration. The talks of, let's see,
talk of the world,
the talk of the world, and selfish people are trying to hurt it, all over a guy who never dies, Jeffrey Epstein. Yeah, so all over a guy who never dies. I thought that was kind of interesting, but that wasn't, that was the first thing that kind of piqued my interest in this post. Like wondering what is he getting at something else? Like, Epstein didn't kill himself.
Right. I mean, I really think that's maybe a piss poor choice of words at that moment.
It could be, but if you follow Q, you pay attention to everything. So, that kind of caught my attention. But then I went on to read, and it goes on about the whole Russiagate stuff, the Russia. Where was that in there? Somewhere there. But anyway, it talks about the whole Russia, and all that stuff. But like again, you've got this whole investigation going on with Brennan and Comey right now, which leaks back to that whole Russia stuff. Are you talking
about
that
big country?
Did you tell us bye?
We had dinner with the family today. There's some of them getting ready to light out and just telling them bye. I love them.
Oh, okay. I thought
that went back to the lubing.
I thought you were talking to us. Bye, I love you. You bailing on us already, dude?
You know me,
that's
man.
Good. I did see a lot in that post that I do like, but go ahead. I don't want to interrupt your
okay, deal. So he goes on to talk about the whole Russia, like I was saying, and we've got the stuff with Comey and Brennan right now. And then he had talked a couple months ago about releasing a lot of the evidence that was going to lead to election fraud, I think, if I'm not mistaken, that was in the 2020 election. But he made this post at 5:21. So I was kind of curious, and I looked up Q521, got it pulled up here. If you convert, it was 5:21 p.m. So you convert that to military time, 1721. So 1721, we got Lisa Page, and Q says, "Keep your promises. This is not a game, or keep your promise. This is not a game." So what is Lisa Page known for? She was, what the hell? Stupid ass. Anyway, yeah. But she was tied within the Mueller probe for the whole Russia thing with Hillary. So, I don't know. There's a little more digging you could probably do on this and find out a lot more with the Qs. But I just thought that was interesting that Trump was talking about the Russia in his Truth Social post, and he made it at 5:21 p.m. And you look up 1721, and it's Lisa Page,
military time.
Yep, who was involved in the whole Russia.
I like it, man. That's a cool little connection.
Yep.
Do you care to bring up that President Trump or Big Country? Got anything to say on that?
No, man. Go ahead.
Okay. Do you care to bring that post back up, bud?
Yes, sir.
There was a lot of beautiful things I actually seen in that post. Is there any way to zoom in or make it?
I can biggie size it.
Oh, there we go. Okay, so a couple of things that I seen was fake Hillary Clinton. Let's see, so-called friends. Blah, blah. Okay, if there was anything in there with the Epstein files that could have hurt the MAGA movement, why didn't they use it?
Yeah,
great question by President Donald Trump.
They haven't even given up.
That's right. And they haven't even given up on the John F. Kennedy or Martin Luther King Jr. files. So he's bringing that up. No matter how much success we have had securing the border, deporting criminals, fixing the economy, energy dominance, a safer world where Iran will not have nuclear weapons, it's never enough for some people. And I really love that because that's what I think a lot of our show was about last night. Let's just kind of jump back in and let's take a chill pill on the Epstein files, people. You're all entitled to your own opinion, do what you want to do. But I just... that was kind of what the show was about. And I think that's a good direction for a lot of the MAGAverse to go into. I love that he's putting that in. And he even gave directives on what he thought in that text, what he thought that Bongino and Patel should be focusing on. Like, what was it? Act Blue, voter fraud, looking into all those things. And this is some stuff that may be a little bit more important.
This is some stuff that
Epstein sells, dude. but it doesn't. You know what I mean?
It's excuse me. It's some stuff that points to the 2020 election fraud. The whole Russia from the 2016 election.
Absolutely. Did you see that
It all
rumor
ties
report?
together.
Did you see that rumor report that came out? So they're saying Kash Patel just dropped FBI documents tying Hillary Clinton to the dossier, like it's all said and done, and he proved it. Anyway, I did make some minimal research into this, and turned out that is not true yet, dude. That is so not true. So for anybody that's out there looking at that right now, it is total rumor apparently at this point. But I would love to see something like that one day. Yeah. I'm waiting on that day to happen.
That's some good news to get out there so people know about it.
Yeah.
Don't pay attention to that shit when you see it. When you see stuff that comes out on Facebook or Instagram or TikTok or YouTube or, X, whatever.
Yeah.
Dig into it before you make an assumption on it.
Well, you're right. You got to dig into it. Okay. And then you got to figure out, is this just liberal bullshit? You're trying to fact check it, so, and then the fact checkers are screwed up. So, trying to find the truth these days is.
Hey, look at J6. You had left-wing liberals posing as Trump supporters.
Mm-hmm.
It's the same thing when it comes to posts on social media. They get on there and pose as Trump supporters and post out propaganda bullshit. So you really got to look at dig into what you're seeing.
Oh yeah,
you see this stuff. You can't just take it and run with it.
Like we said last night, man, you got to read a little deeper than page one. Everybody's taking all this stuff at just face value.
They are. They take it at face value and roll on. And that's the unfortunate effect of the world that we live in today, where technology is so fast and people have, instant, they can put information out on the internet highway. It's got its pros, it's got its cons, so you get a lot of mass confusion in this generation because of that. It's a wonderful thing, but it's a double-edged sword.
Everybody's spoon-fed, man.
Yeah, absolutely. Just for good old times.
Got mail. You've got mail.
Can't get that out of my head, dude. Like, they made a point.
Parabellum.
This guy has a winner. I love it. They're just putting it out there now, dude.
Yeah.
Sorry, go ahead.
All of Trump's rallies, what song was it he always closed out with and played? Not the bulk of the time.
Oh man,
we had it on the show. We done it.
Yeah, the opera song on there a lot, man.
Well, he done that too, but one of the big
songs. I
Can
Feel It Coming in There Tonight, or God Bless the USA was
no, we done it on the show. The whole act out of it, the
YMCA.
Oh, YMCA, baby.
Yeah.
Yes.
Let me give you a little bit of a rundown on Guantanamo Bay if you're unfamiliar with some of the history.
Oh, I hope this is the history lesson. I think it is.
It probably is.
Yeah. No, I'm kidding.
Do you know what was there before they built Guantanamo Bay?
No, what was it?
It was a YMCA.
Son of a bitch. I thought it might have been a Dollar General.
No, they wasn't around yet, I don't think. I don't know.
All right, I got you.
But yeah, it was a YMCA in place. And then they, the YMCA, I think, got destroyed or torn down, and they built Guantanamo Bay. Also,
rhymes with YMCA.
Do you see Trump a lot, and like with McDonald's, like eating the fries, and he worked at McDonald's.
At McDonald's.
Yeah. Do you know where the only McDonald's is in where's Guantanamo Bay? Is it Cuba? Is that what I'm thinking? Yeah. Do you know where the only McDonald's is there?
What's that?
At Guantanamo Bay.
Wow.
Okay, now let's go a little deeper here. You ever convert letters to numbers? Like A is 1, B is 2?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Okay, if you take YMCA and look at them and add the numbers up from that they convert to, it's 17.
No way. No. What?
I just blew Parabellum's mind, guys.
How can wait a minute? How do you determine the numerical value? Does
A is 1.
This is my logical statistic.
B is 2. C is 3.
So going with those numbers.
Yeah. And if you add them up, YMCA what their numeric value is, it's equals 17.
Bro, I'm putting that on my etching sketch tonight. No way. That 17?
Yeah, that's it. That's it.
Damn it. That's pretty good, man.
All right, I got him there.
Yeah, cool deal.
All right, so anyway, we've also got let's see here. We got this thing with Charlie Kirk that was happening tonight. I had paused it. I think they're done with it now, but I'd paused it so we can kind of run through a little bit of that if you want.
What's the backstory to it? What
this is Turning Point USA, and it's supposed to have Anna Paulina Luna, Steve Bannon, Christy Nome, Tom Homan was speaking at it. Tulsi Gabbard. Yeah, Tulsi Gabbard was speaking at it, and Riley Gaines. I liked what Riley Gaines had to say. If I can get
she just got a big win. She just got a huge win, and women all the way across the world. Yeah, totally got a huge win.
Let me share this real quick. Let me add this back. There we go. And here's Riley Gaines. I don't know exactly where it's at in her speech, but
can you turn that up a little bit?
Yeah, I don't have much volume on it, Hicks.
Hold on a second.
Dinner's done.
It don't have volume on it?
No, what you
got volume, just not much.
Yeah, it's low volume.
I don't know if I can.
I heard dinner was done.
Yeah.
What's up? Who's eating, son? What are we eating?
Let me see if I don't think it'll let me. Like my volume's max on Rumble.
That's crazy.
Hold on a second. I got another idea here. Let's go to what was that on? That was on RSBN. So
it might be the RSBN audio being a little low. Yeah,
I think it is. Let me go to my. Well, there it goes. Real American Voices. They had it on there.
Just Real News and Honest. Yep, there we go.
Commercial. Sorry.
It's still low. Yeah, that's weird. Okay, so we'll check and see if we can turn it up though.
Hold on, it's commercial.
Still don't have much volume.
You see, there's people every single day that go out and risk their lives so that we can.
Getting better.
Okay, here we go. We're getting better.
Yep. Is that good?
In our armed forces, law enforcement officers that keep us safe, keep us free.
That's a little better.
We have no idea what sacrifice is compared to what some people are making for us. So I would ask you to keep the days ahead, the politics, the debates, the divisiveness that's out there. Keep it in perspective.
Uh-oh.
Totally
we just lost audio. Yep, we lost audio.
Clean, bold, clean America.
And we're back.
That the entire country can embrace again, and that you are the future that's going to continue to defend it. And you're going to defend it because you have the confidence to do it. Because you've been through something hard and you've done it before. I referenced before that what we were given as a country was the greatest experiment in human history. We had a group of men and women that went to war with the greatest military machine in history in the world at the time. When the Revolutionary Army went to war, they picked up their own personal guns and muskets that they used to feed their family and went to war with the greatest military in the world. And they did it for freedom. And then they gave us this country.
Oh, I'm sorry. There we go.
It's this country that's never been matched before. It might surprise some of you in the room to know that George Washington never signed the Declaration of Independence. You see, when the Declaration of Independence was voted on by the Continental Congress and it was sent out, John Hancock sent it out to George Washington, who was out with his troops. And 5 days later, he called all of his troops together so that they could all listen to it together when they were out there and what they have just been given in this new declaration. In fact, I want to read to you what General Washington said to his troops as he sat there on his horse with his military men and women, what he said to them before the Declaration of Independence was read to them aloud. He said, "The blessings and the protection of heaven are at all times necessary, but they're especially so in times of public distress. The general hopes and trusts that every officer and every man will endeavor to live and to act as become a Christian soldier, defending the dearest rights and the liberties of his country." You see, even at that time, George Washington put his faith first, and then he called people to fight. He called them to go out there and to act as Christians, to go out there and to defend our rights and our freedoms. But when you go forward and do that with morals and with values and understand that every person out there is worth something in God's eyes, but yet we can disagree with them and still protect our freedoms and liberties, that's invaluable. And the general that gave us this country and became our first president understood it better than anybody else.
I tried to back this up to Rally Gaines, but this is actually live right now. So
Yeah.
Pledge their lives, their fortunes, and their sacred honors for us. We haven't been asked to do that yet. Some of you may get asked to sacrifice some of your life. Today on my phone, I was getting videos of my grandkids riding horses at my ranch, and I was getting pictures of my family spending time together. And as I was looking at some of that and enjoying it from afar with them, I was realizing.
Is it just coincidence that the name of this summit is the SAS?
That anything like some have given up? No, not at all. Not at
I'm
all.
sure Parabellum. Do you know who those are? Who that is?
They've given up their personal wealth. President Trump is one of them, isn't he? To come forward and to defend our freedoms and our liberty.
The Special Air Service.
Their sacred
The
honor.
Black Swans paramilitary.
If you look at people who like Nathan Hale and people.
Yeah, I've actually got that pulled up right now, checking it out.
I thought that was weird.
I would say some who still fight for us today lose their reputations because of the stand that they take for right and for wrong. And I would tell you,
Black Swan event.
Pledge their lives, their fortunes, and sacred honor. You may be asked to do the same, but today you can make a decision. You can make a decision to live a life of significance, one that matters. In this room are not people who are going to sit on the sidelines. When you're here because you're engaged. I'm looking at the faces of our leaders, the leaders wherever you are in the circle of friends that you're in. When you have a conversation with people about politics, bring some history into it too. Help people recognize what they were given in this country and why we're so special. The last thing I want to leave you with is to be happy. I say that quite a bit at the end of my speeches, but it's amazing to me how people how people forget that just because you woke up here in this country, in the United States of America, you are more blessed than 99% of the people in this world just because you woke up here and you woke up free.
Absolutely.
So with that, from the bottom of my heart, I just want to say thank you. Thank you for what you do. Yes, my job as the Secretary of Homeland Security is a complicated one. I've got a lot of agencies that need to be fixed and bureaucracy that needs to be gotten rid of, and people that need to be fired, and money that needs to be given back to taxpayers, and more bad hombres to get off the street. And I'll continue to do that. We're going to continue to get these criminals, these violent perpetuators of violence off of our streets.
Didn't I say last night the system still has to be cleaned?
Yep. Sounds like you might have a short in the audio cable, or that could be turning point.
What this country needs is you. We need you. We need you out there changing the hearts and minds of Americans. The conversations that you have. Go have conversations with people. Ask them questions why they believe what they believe. Listen to them. And then tell them about the great gift that this country is. May God continue to bless you. May God continue to bless this great country. And may God continue to bless President Trump as he leads us into battle and onward into freedom. Thank you.
Oh. It cut out there, but yeah, what do you think about that? Let's talk about Christy Nome.
So yeah, like I said last night, we still have a system that needs to be cleaned out. We can't have accountability. We can't have justice until the system is fixed. Just like she was saying there, she was talking about getting rid of firing people and all that kind of stuff. I think we have to have this system cleaned out before we can actually have accountability.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Drain the swamp. Been said from day one, baby. And we got to get it done.
Yep.
And I absolutely love that. I love her mention to President Trump and having him as a great leader that we've had to push us this far and really open people's eyes. I loved all of the accountability she's speaking about, having good moral compass, good standards, to follow by all that. I think she's really on the right track. And I love the United States Secretary Christy Nome. She does a great job.
Heck yeah. Earlier, Riley Gaines was talking about the Planned Parenthood stuff there, and she was really getting into that. And I wished I could have backed it up so we could have watched that, but like I liked what she was saying about they're pretty much a sinister profit organization is all they are. So I thought that was great.
They absolutely are. I think we put it on the show before. Let me see.
Had to migrate inside, guys. Flies are eating me up.
Oh, yeah, they're bad this year. I think we had done it before, brought up the stats on the earlier show, but Planned Parenthood alone is like responsible for over 432,000 abortions in year, 2023. So, we're waiting on the next report. I can only imagine it's going to go up for, up to 2024 until Donald Trump come in. So I'm really curious to see what Planned Parenthood has done, with what their abortion number is going to be. I imagine it to be higher. Most definitely. That's what's going to come out. And then you're going to see it go down because of what happened with President Donald Trump and his agenda and defunding Planned Parenthood. So I was absolutely glad to see that. Glad Riley Gaines is bringing that up. And glad for the successes of women, across the board and women in sports to get that back, so kudos to them.
Yep. Let's see, what are they? They're not really doing anything right now, just kind of chit-chatting.
Have you heard about the new have you heard about this? Is something that I saw, it's just a little tidbit news, but have you guys heard about the new
Parabellum?
Oh, you don't have any audio?
In there fine, Parabellum.
Yeah, I should be coming good. I think it's on
country.
It's on you. It's on you, Dave. Yep.
I don't know.
You've lost your audio.
What's going on?
I bet it was a short his audio
talk to me in private chat.
I can hear that. I can hear that. Hold on one second. Private chat.
Hello.
You texting him, Parabellum?
Yeah, I got him in private chat there, letting him know. Okay. Me and Country can hear you fine, and we can hear each other.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay, so why can't I hear you guys?
I don't know. That's weird. Do you have it muted up at the top tab of your screen? Hold on.
I'm sure what you're saying is brilliant, though. I got a good feeling it's awesome.
Yeah, I'm thinking he did what I did last night.
Hear you guys.
When he comes back, Parabellum, just say, "Oh man, you missed it. It was great."
Yeah, when he comes back, we'll just start lipping. Okay.
Yeah.
We'll just.
Could you guys hear that?
Yeah.
Audio from the clip?
Yeah, barely. Yeah. It's still low.
Okay, why can't I hear you guys?
Can't hear us? Read the private chat. Read the private chat.
No idea. Let's see. Settings, audio.
Leroy Jenkins.
Yeah, everything's set, right?
Yeah, there you go.
Touching tips.
Well, I don't know. I guess it's StreamYard being StreamYard. Anyway, I'm going to let you guys close this show out. Whenever you're done closing the show out, just give me a salute or something. No, I'm not. Nothing's muted. Oh, wait, mute tab. Let's see here.
Yeah, that's what I've been trying to tell them the whole time. Hold on, I had to put it on comments. You hit the sound icon, I guarantee it.
There we go.
Hey,
I was getting ready to close the show out. I'm like, I don't know what to do. Apparently, there's a. Wait, what are y'all doing? You fucking with me?
Yeah, we're fucking with you.
I thought so.
We done planned this when you couldn't hear us, dude.
When you said mute tab, and I looked up and
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, okay,
Well,
yeah.
I was writing in the private comments, but you wasn't checking it, so I was like, just blast it on screen. There
I
you
used
go.
to love Firefox, but I'm starting to hate Firefox anymore.
You know what? I'm actually on Chrome tonight, so and it's working just fine. So
we may
go back to Chrome.
Right. Yeah, let's definitely go back to Chrome. I'm not much on the Firefox.
Hey, we just picked up another blooper reel.
We did, dude. Oh, that's yes. We got a blooper reel, bro. That's like a TikTok short right there, baby. Hey, so I did find one more thing, man. I don't know. I was going to ask you guys. Have you heard about the new crime that's rising? Newsmax just reported this. It's called jugging.
Jugging.
Have you heard of jugging?
I used to go jugging when I was a kid, in the river.
Hell, I still do it to this day. Come on, no.
You tie your little trot line lead off the jug and
twins.
Put your hook on it. Well, that too.
Yeah, I'm jugging.
Motorboating.
No, so apparently what it was, I did see this, and it's kind of interesting. It's good to put out there for people because this is legitimate and has been reported. Maybe tell your friends about it. So what people are doing, and it's really took a rise, is that when people are pulling money out of ATMs or they're going to banks, people are waiting outside of those banks. They're waiting at those ATMs and they're watching you for people who are pulling large amounts of cash or whatever, and they're following them to a secondary location, and then they're robbing them violently and then taking all their money. So if you want to check that real quick, I'll share my screen real quick and I'll show you a short little video.
Heck yeah. Let's watch it.
So they call it.
Can you guys see that?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Here we go. Here's jugging.
Jugging. I've never heard of this term. But apparently it's a new criminal scheme sweeping the country that finds bad guys staking out banks and ATMs, watching people take out the cash, then following them and waiting to take it from them.
Yeah, so Newsmax crime correspondent Jason Matera has the very latest on jugging. Good morning.
Good morning, Mark and Charlotte. And Mark, don't worry, I haven't heard of it either until reporting on this story. But these aren't random hits. They're organized. They're carried out with precision. They're happening at gas stations. They're happening at grocery stores. They're happening at people's homes and even right outside banks.
In California, a masked gunman lies in wait outside a bank. The moment a guy steps out with $10,000, the ambush begins. The victim runs for his life, hurling the cash just to stay alive. And in Texas, a woman stopping for gas after a bank withdrawal gets blindsided. A thief shatters her window, snatches the bag of cash, and speeds off in a stolen minivan, gone in seconds.
Jugging is not a crime of opportunity. It's a planned attack. So you have a group, typically more than just one person, that is watching a person withdraw large amounts of money out of the either an ATM or inside the bank, and then following them to a safer location where they can attack and steal them.
Cops say these crooks aren't striking at random. They're targeting the distracted, the ones counting cash in their cars, lingering in the parking lot, or hitting the bank the same time every week.
Every criminal is looking for the weakest prey that they can find, which they do. They have spotters that are usually at the bank watching to see who's taking stuff, and they'll select their prey that way.
If a person suspects they're being followed after a withdrawal, evasive action might be necessary.
When you're leaving a bank, look for cars that just seem to be following you. And if you want to make sure if they're following you or not, just make 3 consecutive right turns around a block. If somebody might make a first right turn because they're just going that way, but typically if they're making 3 right turns, you're basically going in a circle. They're probably following you, and that gives you a good indication that you might need to go somewhere safe, call law enforcement.
Security experts recommend the following tips to stay safe. Vary your bank routine. Use drive-through ATMs. Avoid nighttime withdrawals. Never count cash in your car, and stay alert in parking lots. But police say prevention isn't enough. That's why Texas passed House Bill 1902, making jugging a standalone felony. It's a move other states may soon follow, because these aren't random hits. They're calculated ambushes, and it's time for the law to hit back.
Damn, jugging. I think you're doing it again to me, Parabellum. Not falling for it this time. You might as well go ahead and talk.
I think it's legit this time, man.
Oh, my bad. It's totally legit. I turned my mic off because
There's another blooper reel.
I turned my dude. We are like fourth psyop and freaking each other out, dude.
We're the Three Stooges of MAGA.
Yeah, we're three psyop. No, but what about that, dude? That's insane. You know, and
Yeah.
you know the reason that I wanted to play that is because it's all you see in the news today. It's about election and election fraud, and you see Epstein files, and you see all this highly chaotic, emotional stuff that really tears people and fractures people's minds and hearts, and just to see some actual just good reporting, looking out for the safety of you and your friend. I love that, man. So Juggin, that's insane. They put a lot of good information out there. Gave you some tips. Take 3 right turns. If you you feel like somebody's following you, or left turn, whatever.
I agree.
Carrie, dude, my God, Carrie.
Yes,
that's what I was getting ready to say. That's what I was getting ready to say.
Let's get into that, baby. Come on.
You can take 3 right turns, but if you take a 4th right turn, pull it out.
Yeah. There you go. Just 2 in the air,
Get the fuck off, bitch.
Give them a death spot, man.
Yeah.
That's right. So that's some great conservative ways to deal with bullshit.
What's the
And we love
firework? What was the firework video? Back it up, Terry.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, pull it out. Back it up, Terry. Back it up.
Back it up. But no, that's great, man. I was just trying to put a little bit of info out there. I thought that was pretty wholesome and new for, raise some awareness for people that are out there that may be dealing with large sums of cash in this economy. If you are, God bless you, because I think I got about 0.07 cents.
Yeah, that's me. By Friday, I get paid on Friday, and by the next Friday, I'm like, oh, what am I going to do? I got to get gas to get to work.
Yeah.
But I wanted to cover more of that tonight. That SBS or I'm sorry, SAS.
Oh yeah, the SAS and the Turning Point.
Yep. But we kind of missed a lot of it. We were late jumping in, but at least we got Christy Nome. That was pretty good. I recommend everybody go back and watch it. I watched from Riley Gaines on out to Nome, so it was really good.
There'll definitely be highlight reels, and that'll be some stuff we can bring up in our next episode for sure.
Yep, we'll do that. But I think you guys want to call it here.
Absolutely. Yeah, I had a great time, man. It's a good time just hanging out, not a full-blown show. We're just
just
3 guys talking tonight.
The Stooges of MAGA.
Yeah, there we are. 3 psyop.
All right. Peace out, everybody. God bless. Where we go one, we go all. You gotta throw the rabbit frog at me.
He wears that 5 days a week.
Anybody got any closing words?
Keep one in the pipe and watch for juggers, man.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, watch for jugging, ladies and gentlemen. Take care of each other. Have fun.
Yep.
Exuberate patience still yet. Let's see what happens here, guys. Take care.
We'll see you guys Friday night, 8 o'clock.